Hello and welcome to Artigan Flight 001. This is your captain speaking. If you are traveling through another dimension, you are in the right seat. A dimension not only of sight and sound and mind, but a journey into a wondrous new vibratory frequency. We'd now like to tell you about some important safety features of this aircraft. The most important safety feature we have aboard this aircraft is your attention. Please buckle up, everyone. It is going to be a thrilling ride.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's Psychic Astrology. I am your Madam President of the Artigan, Natalie, spelled N-A-T-A-L-E-E. Welcome to another beautiful week of life, and it truly, truly is. I'm calling this week Bonding and Beauty for a reason, and there's so much going on leading up to the full moon on Monday, the 26th, the full moon in Scorpio, that I way over prepared. I wrote down all of these little notes on all these little yellow papers for every single day. So I'm very, very organized. I'm just going to give you guys the overall energy, the downloads, and then get right into what you can expect day by day, starting with the 18th on Sunday, the day I'm recording this, to give you a little bit of context of how we're coming into this week. So overall, just know everything is going to fall into place. All of the things, all of the little things, they're all going to fall into place, and quickly. Everything's going to fall into place quickly. So, gird your loins or just sort of brace yourself, because there's going to be a lot of new, a lot of different, a lot of excitement, a lot of love and beauty and affection and bonding, like I said. So that's your overall. And the downloads that I have for you, I have a few that I'm going to list here because I'm not sure where they fit. And then a few other ones may be triggered talking about some of the specific aspects. So one, again, I got someone sleeping with the TV on. No more of that. That will be, if you suffer from nightmares, you're going to get help. There's going to be help coming on the way. Maybe instead sleep with a lamp, a dim lamp by the door or something. But it's like a really dark room with just like the TV on, and there's like that shh kind of noise. So that will be obliterated pretty soon enough. I also got to reclaiming your space and making it your own again. And something about that, like something about the way you like your space or the way you like something because of the nightmares or because of the difficulty sleeping. So help is on the way, just know that. And then if you're looking for an answer for this week, the answer is of course. So those are your downloads. Let's jump into your week. So for context, Sunday the 18th, at about 6:50 p.m., and all of the times are in PST, Los Angeles time. So we have the Sun in Aries conjuncting Mercury in Aries on Sunday the 18th, like I said, 6:50 p.m. This is, okay, looking at your life from January 2021, because this is where we had some energy coming back, and this conversation of the planets really speaks to something that was going on in your life January 2021. Now you're seeing it in a whole new perspective. Now you're like, I know what it meant, or I know what it means, or I have, think about it. Where were you January 2021, and look at where you are now mentally. And this was something that you were starting on a conscious level, on a subconscious level. And so you see it in a new perspective on Sunday. You see it more clearly, but more importantly, you see the direction you're going in. And some of us, it's going to be literally where we're literally going to be moving. We're literally going to be moving our physical bodies, our home bases, moving towns or homes, what have you. So that's the vibe that the week is going to start in. Now on Monday, we have Monday the 19th, it's very grounding in your values. So we have the new moon in Aries, which is just this huge burst of momentum to really initiate something new, initiate something bold, initiate something that requires bravery and strength and courage. Now as things move into Taurus, it's about grounding. It's about grounding this new beginning. So on Monday the 19th at 3:27 a.m., we have Mercury shifting into Taurus. Do not settle for insincerity. You're grounding your new beginning. There's a turning point as far as what really matters to you, as far as what your values are, your value systems, the people in your life that you value, anything that's feeling good for you on all levels. You're settling into something beautiful. You're settling into relaxing into something you can enjoy. So just focus on enjoying the practical next steps that you're taking. That's what this is going to be for you. Mercury moving into Taurus. At 7:52 a.m., we have the Cancerian moon trining Pisces Neptune. This is beautiful. This is divine inspiration. There could be a psychic message or a telepathic message or a synchronistic event. There could be some sort of message confirming that you're on the right path. So pay attention to both sleeping and waking dreams. And speaking of telepathy, you can practice telepathy with one you love, and you might have more success at this time. At 1:30 p.m., the sun shifts into Taurus, and life becomes more and more focused on grounding practical things into their new rightful places. So it's like you're going to be like the focus for the next 30 days, next month or so. You're going to be focused on putting everything where it belongs. And it's like you want to do this until you feel secure, like getting everything in your life, everything about your new beginning, just the way you want it, until you're feeling really comfortable with that, until you're feeling very secure with that. It's really like prepping the nest. It's really just making sure that everything is just how you want it, really. So enjoy how this physically feels. Take breaks and get your favorite juice, get your favorite coffee, your favorite simple pleasures. Simple sensory pleasures is going to be the name of the game. Then later on in the day at 4:58 p.m., we have the Cancerian moon opposing Pluto in Capricorn. So you may feel either pulled in two different directions physically or be of two different minds about something mentally. So just keep that in mind, that as the day wears on Monday, it could be that you're needed in two different places at once, career and home, or there's some sort of mental like a mental thing taking place. Then right after at 5:03 p.m., the moon goes void, of course. So now you want to tap into your intuition. You're meant to conquer this challenge, whatever the tension is. It's like that two opposite things are pulling that string. That's the tension that's being created. You're meant to conquer this challenge by going through the experience, okay? So that it stimulates you, so that it stimulates the change. Because you don't want to try and suppress it or go around it. You really do want to lean into the experience and go through it so that you can innovate or psychically download the answer to this challenge. So lean into it. At 11:09 p.m., the sun will move into Leo. So this is a long time for the moon to be void. I mean, the moon's been void longer, but 6 hours is going to be enough time for this opposition to really stew in you. So it's going to be crunchy, and then when the moon moves into Leo, it's going to activate a whole lot of other stuff, so it's going to stay sort of crunchy. So I'm just saying, like, the end of Monday, you got to, like, 10 toes down. You got to just really lean into wanting to figure it out. Don't try to run from this, okay? So 11:09 p.m., moon goes into Leo. Focus on your courage, your faith, and belief in yourself and in your life. Choose that and observe the ego in other people. I want you to choose the higher, the spiritual power, and have this, and just really cultivate that courage and that faith and that strength and that belief in yourself. That whatever this is, whatever you're doing, whatever is going to feel sort of, I feel like that bracing yourself type of energy, because I'll just go into it. So 11:57 p.m. on Monday is when we have the quarter moon in Leo, and this is a crisis in action where we must act to bring our new beginning home in some way, shape, or form. Now, Tuesday is the crunchy day. Tuesday is a very tense day. Honestly, what I'm getting with this psychically is jealousy. A lot of jealousy, a lot of ego. Don't let anything today on Tuesday the 20th affect your self-esteem. Don't let anything affect how you're feeling about your life and about who you are, who you're understanding yourself to be. And I am getting a little bit of an energy of testing people, where you change or take away something that they're getting from you that you suspect that that's the only reason why they're interacting with you or why they're friends with you or why they're in some kind of relationship with you, because that's them being very uncomfortable that you are changing. I'm getting that. I'm getting other people on Tuesday really pushing back against something that you're doing, something that makes you maybe even shine. The Leo moon is like going out and just shining bright like a diamond. And the moon all day is making some hard aspect to something else. So it's not fun. It's definitely not going to be like a fun, happy energy. And some of the other downloads that I got for you, I'm getting that someone, it kind of goes back with the nightmares. Like if you suffer from nightmares, or if you're afraid of the dark, or if it really freaks you out, like the dark really freaks you out, there's this energy of other people around you, not everyone, but some of them. They want you to stay in the dark so they can fraud you or trick you or deceive you, distract you from your own voice. They don't want you to get confident. They don't want you to be okay with the dark. They don't want you to not need them by your side, or they don't, does that make, I hope that makes sense. It's your own confidence, your own confident voice. They don't want you to hear that. So there is something about wanting you to stay in the dark. So there's a little bit of something this week about not being too predictable, like changing up your routines, or like I said, changing something that they're getting from you. If you let them use your subscription to watch movies or TV or something, and say, you know what, I'm going to save an extra few dollars this month. I'm just going to pause it or something. And you just kind of ask for it back, or say that, change the password, don't give them the password, or whatever it is, or whatever you think that they're just, see how they act, see how they react to that. Okay. If they react very entitled, or they try to guilt you, or that's going to be really, really clear. It's going to be very, very clear as day that that's their shadow reacting, and that they're just not really thinking about you. I want you for Tuesday to balance your energies and keep balanced. You'll need to look closely, and look really, really, really closely, and you'll see white lies, you'll see inconsistencies, you'll see insincerity. Someone could be laying it on real thick, trying to play to your ego, like they want you to live in your ego instead of choosing love. And I don't want you to get stuck. I just don't want you to get stuck in that. It's like appearance, perception, reality. This could be anything from an ex returning and making big gestures to you. This could be a boss or a colleague over promising something in business. This could be family buttering you up to just get something from you and to just make you feel really special because they want something from you. But the clarity is there. The clarity is there. It's yours. And guys, honestly, this is part of life. Like this is just part of life, when people get jealous, or people get triggered, or people get angry, or whatever it is. So just focus on keeping your balance. Whatever it takes, prioritize that. Whatever is helping you stay in balance, that's your priority. That's your priority. Prioritize that. Stay healthy, stay confident in yourself. Because it's when you're worried, when you're fatigued, when you're doubting yourself, when you have low self-esteem, that's when we don't pick up the clues. That's when we don't see the red flags. That's when we can't perceive something. And that's the crack. You guys have heard me speak about this before. My goal know this. It's the crack open. The door's like cracked open, that they see that and they perceive that with their, I'm calling it the con man intuition, but if these are like people that you like really love, and it could just be their shadow, but it could just be like the nefarious intuition, like the bad intuition, that they exploit that little crack, and they use that to open you up wider and wider to get what they want, all the while you believe you're getting something. I just really don't like that. Visualize the scales, visualize equality, visualize balance in yourself. Look for where this energy could be activating impartially, no good or bad judgments. Like, don't judge this person good or bad. Just look for the energy. Just look for whoever's channeling that energy at this time in your life. Remember, we'd rather understand than judge. And it also uses up our precious energy to stew on people negatively, like, oh, what they did to us, or oh, how they're treating us. So I just want you to be able to perceive it, to stay balanced, to perceive when it's happening, and then just remove it out of your life. And I don't want you to attach a lot of emotion to it, even though there are people close to us that act this out, that are going to be jealous, and that are just not going to respond the way you want them to something new that you're doing in your life, or something positive that you have going for yourself, or something, anything at all. Okay, so take the pressure off of that. Take the pressure off of having to make any kind of judgment call in that sense. Just focus on seeing the energy that they're channeling, identifying it for what it is, and then working to remove it out of your life, like putting up a strong boundary. And this is taking your power back. Taking your power back has a ripple effect. It's going to multiply itself as you become more and more liberated, as you get more and more self-respect and self-confidence, and get more comfortable prioritizing your mental health, your balance, your love, your affection, whatever makes you feel like you're in balance. You'll be disappointed with the fakeness. You'll be disappointed with that superficiality. And I'm getting this energy of like, stop. This sounds so, like, it's so obvious that it's fake. Like, please just stop. Like, let me just save you some, like, let's just, getting kind of that energy. So just focus on the love, focus on truth and honesty and freedom and liberation. Focus on the relationships where they support your freedom, they support your free will. Like, rah, you, whatever you want to do, I'm with you 110%. I trust you trusting your own voice. And I'm here for you no matter what. Okay, if you fly and it takes off, great. If not, or if you want to choose something else, I'll be right with you there still too. You know what I'm saying? So other people shouldn't be over invested in what you're doing with your life to that kind of extent that they're going to take it personally, like their ego is taking it personally, something that you're doing in your life, okay? Okay, so back to really the aspects of Tuesday. 3:05 a.m., the Leo moon squares Taurus Mercury. Don't believe negative projections. Look out for backhanded compliments, lots of jealousy. You just need to know it. You just need to know it. You need to see it. You need to be able to perceive it. You just need to know when and where it is and what's going on. Not everyone's going to be on board. There could be arguments. At 1:21 p.m., the Leo moon squares Venus in Taurus. So, number one, don't overspend your money. You're going to want to buy something really beautiful or really cute, or, make sure to check your bank account. Look out for people overcompensating because they're actually totally insincere. That's another thing. People can feel it. People can feel when you are really like saying something from your soul, and people can feel when you're overcompensating. So trust your intuition, trust what you're getting from this person. Like, wow, this is way too much, or wow, you just bought me this random thing and it's like, it's just too much, but I feel like you hate me right now. I feel like you resent me. I feel like you can't stand me. And here you are giving me this gift. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just really, really listen to yourself. Trust yourself. False friends will over focus on you and constantly compare themselves to you. So that could be happening too. That people are just, and they may know this about themselves. They may know that they do this, and maybe they're seeking help for this. But in any case, it's still going to cause like some friction. I feel there's like a jealousy of something that you have, or something that you're doing, or something that you have in your life that they feel that they can't get for themselves, or that they can't do for themselves. And so they're like, it's a projection. It has nothing to do with you. At 6:16 p.m., the Leo moon squares Uranus in Taurus. And this could even be like you were brave enough to do something different and you're winning big time, like you get the jackpot, and they're not confident enough to try. They're not confident enough to try to do something different. They're not confident enough to put themselves out there like that. And so it's like a double burn for them, or like a double burn here. This is also you changing your behavior accordingly and not settling for insincerity. So either don't or try not to dwell on the loss. Remember your self-love. Remember your self-respect. Remember who you are and who you're understanding yourself to be, who you're choosing to be every moment of your life. This is your life. You're the main character. How are you going to show up for your life? Change your patterning. Change your patterning. There's breaks and boundaries from that energy is so good and so good for you and so positive. It's like getting off social media for a day, or getting off or deleting your Facebook, or just getting out of that like toxic, or just moving out of state from your family, or just, you know what I'm saying, like just getting yourself out of that web. Ugh. Get sucked into it, And then 10:52 p.m. we have the Leo moon opposing Saturn in Aquarius. I kind of like this one. When the T-square is activated, it will be stressful for the relationships and situations that do not honor your freedom, unique individuality. So any snide remarks or all-out conflict will be revealing to you. So you can release destructive energy that prohibits you, that's keeping you down, that's keeping you... That's your confirmation. This is so your confirmation. That's your confirmation right there. That's so your confirmation. This, you need to see this. This is like anyone who doesn't like you using your free will, anyone who doesn't like you being an individual and doesn't like you being a unique, original person or doing something very original, they gotta go. They gotta go. There's billions of people on this planet. There's hundreds of millions of people that must like what you're doing, that would, if they know you, if they have known you, had known you, they would say, hey, that's a fantastic idea. So we have to find those people. The sooner we know, the sooner we can move on to the people that are going to be supportive and happy for us and just great, fantastic. Okay, so it's a little crunchy. Tuesday's crunchy, activating a lot of stress in relationships and situations because we need freedom. We're going to need freedom in connections, freedom in relationships. And what is freedom but trust? I trust that you know what you're doing with your life. I love you no matter what. I have the integrity to honor the love I have for you no matter what. My whole thing is truth, love, and integrity for a reason. It's the highest vibration. Okay. So it's going to be like you have to do something. You're like this, the things are going to break. So Tuesday, you're going to be needing to make some of those decisions and some of those choices. And even if it's not like with other people or in like outside situations, for some of you, this is going to be all happening under the surface. This is going to be all internal. And so you have to break yourself free of caring about what people think of you, caring about what people are saying, caring about whatever it is, whatever, because you can't control other people. You can only control yourself. Okay. Okay. Wednesday is pretty quiet, kind of quiet. There's no changing aspect. The moon is in Leo all day. People will still be stewing. I want you to focus on your passions. I want you to use the Leo moon to be creative, to be inspired, to be focused on your passion projects, to be focused on your own self-personal development, to have your own thing going, and enjoy the physicality of the small moments. You know, the sunshine on your skin, going barefoot on the ground, or going out for a nice picnic. Enjoy the physical sensations of being in a physical incarnated body. Okay, Thursday the 22nd. I got that the real ones, you know, because some of these people are going to have bad reactions and it's like really what's in their souls and you've got to put up boundaries and maybe get rid of these people. Some of them may just overreact in the moment, but they'll calm down and they will apologize and they will go outside of their comfort zone to see it from your perspective and they'll come around. Hopefully, okay, here's the thing. Huge major shift and boost forward for the collective and for people in your life to come on board with you on this wave right now. Otherwise, I feel like it's going to be a couple years. Otherwise, I think it's going to be a few years before those people come around, if they ever do. So on Thursday at 12:55 a.m., we have the Leo moon opposing Jupiter in Aquarius. So like I said, I feel like the real ones may calm down, see it from your perspective, come back and apologize and say, you know what, I'm so sorry I had that horrible reaction. You're right. And I should trust you. And I do love you. And this is the whole thing. But they'll be honest. Like they expect honesty. Expect them to come back with real talk. Heart to heart. Okay. Back to 12:55 a.m., the Leo moon opposing Jupiter in Aquarius. This is new, exciting energy coming through. There's a message, there's an idea, there's a conversation. For some of you, it'll be the real ones coming back. For others of you, it's like you're already moving on to the next thing. You're like, okay, I got your reaction. I know how you feel. I'm going to shift my focus now to like what I'm really excited about. Because in the time that it takes you to jump on my bandwagon, I'm going to be so far ahead in getting what I'm getting done. So you're going to be having fun with that. There's going to be a lot. Then at 5 a.m., the Leo moon sextiles Mars in Gemini, then goes void. So this is an opportunity. Use the passionate Leo moon Mars connection to get yourself confident for the day ahead. Because this is like if this has been like if Tuesday, Wednesday has been internal, Thursday morning, you can really say, you know what, taking that criticism and hearing all that criticism was really upsetting. Hold on, I'm gonna have to, sorry. Hearing all that criticism was really upsetting, but you know what? I'm going to make this decision to go forward no matter what. I'm going to make this decision to I'm just going to go out there. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to own it. I'm just going to be who I'm going to be, do the very best that I can, surround myself with people that love me and support me, put up boundaries with the people that don't get it. And I'm just going to do what I'm here to do and channel my own energies, and that's that. Because at 6:02 a.m., the moon moves into Virgo, and this is beautiful. When the moon moves into Virgo, she's going to be making all these beautiful aspects. Okay, so we will crave what feels comfortable. 6:02 a.m. Thursday. Crave what feels comfortable, what makes us feel nurtured and healthy, like emotionally healthy. We will want to bury our noses in literature or good books, or work quietly from home. We just want to be like home and cozy and just like just cozy. 11:01 a.m. The sun in Taurus will trine this Virgo moon. Wonderful bonding opportunity. You both feel safe, grounded, the situation is secure. So it's like, even though you may be getting jealousy and criticism and projections and like whatever else, you're going to be feeling so good about what you're doing. You're going to be feeling so secure. Things are falling into place. And it's going to resonate with you. And that's what I want you to bring your focus on, is what's resonating with you and not listening to anything else. The more original, the better. With this week, the more unique and original, the better it's going to be. Okay, so 6:42 p.m., Uranus and Venus are going to conjunct in Taurus. Like I'm saying, the more inventive and original and unique, the better. This is a very surprising day for love, specifically aesthetics, money, values. It's very shocking and different and unique, and we love it, and it's different. It's something we've never seen before. It's something we've never experienced before, and it feels invigorating. It feels thrilling. It feels exciting, and it's good for us. Enjoy your unique beauty. Enjoy your heart. Enjoy the unique beauty of other people around you. Love, truth, and integrity. Enjoy it. Enjoy love. Enjoy truth. Enjoy integrity. Enjoy freedom. Enjoy the stability. Aligning your life with love, truth, and integrity builds for you. Or expect shakeups. When I say expect shakeups, I mean expect anything that's not in love, truth, and integrity to just get shaken up. And those relationships, it could be a sudden break where you're like, whoa, like this is not what I signed up for. I don't like this. It doesn't feel good to me. And you can part ways with that energy, or whoever's channeling that energy. Or this can be like a clicking together where it's like, oh my God, it's love, truth, and integrity meets love, truth, and integrity. And this is like a lightning bolt blend here. So it's like there could be Or, it could be something much more mundane where you just go for a whole different wallpaper for your place, or you get a new addition to your home and it's just very unique and different. Some weird, bizarre furniture or really weird painting or something. But the more unique, the better. Okay. 7, but really resonate with you. Make sure it really, really resonates with you. Okay. 7:44 p.m. we have the Virgo moon trining Taurus Mercury. This is really nice. Speak what's on your heart. Speak from your heart. You will feel so good. It's great energy for commitments and any kind of planning that you want to do. It's really sweet. It's really authentic, and it's very detail oriented, and it's very stabilizing. So go for it. 11:55 p.m. the Virgo moon trines Uranus and Taurus. Again with the freedom, again with the truth, again with the love and integrity. Honoring your need for truth, honesty, and freedom in your connections can feel so good. It can feel so good. You may also breathe a huge sigh of relief and be really happy with the changes. Be really, really happy at how things are taking form and grounding and falling into place. It's all because it's aligning with your values. Like this Aries new moon was like, I got to do this. I'm going to go out on my own. I'm going to be the pioneer. I know that you don't get it yet, but this is what I got to do because this is who I am. So if you don't like it, you don't like who I am. And I need to know that. I need to know that. And so this Taurus energy is grounding and bringing it all together, bringing it all home. And that's going to feel so good because you're past the initiating, like that big burst of life, that first breath of life. Now you're in the living of it. Friday, the 23rd, 12:24 a.m. we have the Virgo moon trining Venus in Taurus. Like, I'm telling you, it's beautiful. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say beautiful and glorious, and I'm saying okay. This is beautiful for love, aesthetics, money, gifts, sincere compliments, spa dates. This is all bonding and beauty. These few days, like near the end of the week, could be so nice. It could be so fertile and so, it's like warm and gooey and vulnerable, and you're just getting received perfectly, and it's like a big, beautiful surprise, and it's affectionate and it's nurturing and caring. I just love it. I'm excited. Okay, 4:28 a.m. is when we have Mars moving into Cancer. Okay, so a little bit about this. This is going to make us very defensive and very protective of our love and where our heart is. Okay, and this is going to manifest in like one of two ways. So for some, it can be angry tears where people are so frustrated that they cry, where they're so frustrated that it's like the pain is so much more than just anger. It's like anger is a secondary emotion. The first emotion is pain. It's you hurt my feelings. You hurt me. It hurts. All of us people of color, we've all had racist experiences. All of us feminines have had sexist experiences. And while what people might see is anger, the first thing that we're feeling is pain. We're feeling pain, like that hurts, like that makes me feel so horrible. It makes me feel so small and insignificant and put down and discounted, discredited, like I don't matter, like I'm just nothing. Like it's pain first. And that's what we're getting to the heart of with Mars moving into Cancer, is how we're going to be feeling so protective of what's vulnerable. We're going to be feeling so protective of what's our truth, and that we just want to we're going to be like this defensive and protective for other, depending on where you have this in your chart. You're going to be like, hey, get away from my person. Don't you pick on my person. They've worked very hard. They're a wonderful soul. Don't you dare come for my person. Or your children, you can get away from my kid. You know what I'm saying? It's like whatever your precious is, you're going to want to just like mama bear. You're going to be total mama. Why is my hair? You're going to be total mama bear about it, okay? Or this is a massive boost in your urge, for some of you, not all of us, not everybody, but a massive boost in an urge to impregnate. Okay, just know this. If anyone has natally Mars in Cancer, there's someone that gets sexually turned on at when they're having sex at the thought of procreation. It's a turn on for them. So with Mars moving into Cancer in transit, it can activate in some people that's what it's going to be, where it turns couples on the thought of potentially conceiving. Okay, be careful with this one because it's really instinctual. It's really primal. This is really going to tap into being human, like really being human, like the urge. Some of you couples that are coupled out there, you're gonna feel the urge to get it on for like the purpose of like it's gonna be sexy to you. It's gonna be very much a turn on. Okay, so 8:04 p.m. we have the Virgo moon opposing Neptune in Pisces. Okay, focus on communicating clearly. Just try, so that you're on the same page. Repeat things back to people. That's what I do. I'm like, okay, so, and I just repeat it back, like, okay, so you're confirming that I heard you right? So you're all in agreement on something, because this can be sort of disorienting. It could be a little bit of a push-pull. It could be, well, I thought this. Well, you said that. Like, no, I didn't. I said this. And it's like, well, I heard this. And it's like, well, I don't know what you're hearing, but I said that. It could be something like that. Now, on the other hand, this can be a wonderful marriage of creative inspiration and the ability to also work really hard to bring that into manifestation. You need both. Someone that's all dreamy, but they can't. I just have to use writing because it's like the simplest, most easiest thing. Someone that has all these ideas for stories, but they can't actually write them down. They can't actually write an outline or a script or a story or a novel or a short story or a novella or a poem or anything. But they have all these ideas. That doesn't really fit. Or someone that writes, that they can write, but they don't have any ideas, and they just sort of I don't really know what they write then, but they can write, but they don't, maybe they can write very simple ideas. They can write very simple thoughts and very simple concepts, like very, very simple. Spy versus spy. How many times have we seen spy versus spy played out in stories and in movies, and in like how many times? Maybe they can write something very simple and like straightforward, but they can't get like super creative and get really, really fantastical. But they can write like a simple thing. You kind of need both. Okay? So it can be very creative. I feel like it's kind of a down day on Friday. I would probably relax Friday evening. Anything with Neptune, it always zaps the energy. So just try to take care of yourself, okay? I'm trying to make this quick, but okay. On Saturday the 24th, use boundaries to protect what and who you love. Let the rest go. Let the rest go. Okay. I feel like someone needs to hear that. Like, just use boundaries. You just put up your boundaries and you keep it moving. Keep your eye on the prize. Everything else is just like, it's outside of your focus, but you keep your focus. And once you do that, you're going to be okay. But that's why you need the boundaries, to kind of narrow the view, so that you've just got that focus in mind, so that nothing else, anything that's being thrown at you, it doesn't take your eye off the prize. Okay? Keep your eye on the prize. 12:07 a.m. we have Mercury in Taurus conjuncting Uranus in Taurus. This activates the ongoing Uranus-Saturn square for this whole year. This is exciting and shocking news, or a creative or mental breakthrough, new information. There's progress. There's progress. There's a lot of progress. I think both are correct. Progress. But it's very exciting. There can be a shakeup. There could be someone that has something very shocking to tell you, or you have something shocking to tell somebody else. 3:36 a.m. the Virgo moon trines Pluto in Capricorn before going void. That's really transformative. Like after the Virgo moon connecting with everything else, and then to make the last stop at Pluto and Capricorn, this is like bringing it all home. That's very transformative of your heart and your mental energies. There's peace of mind here, I really feel like there's peace with your life and where you're going. I feel like you speaking your heart and going out there, taking that little leap of faith there, and all the connections at what is it? Like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, bringing it home. It's going to bring you to peace. It'll really bring you to peace about how it's all falling into place, because it's all falling into place, but there's like twists and turns and unexpected things coming up. So I feel like it's going to be really peaceful where you're going and what the life is like before it goes void. And then 8:59 a.m. the moon moves into Libra. This moves the energy to more intellectualizing the emotions. So you're feeling balance, and you're still seeking to create and maintain that balance in your life. You're more impartial. You're better at making those judgments and those decisions from an equal place, from an impartial place, from a detached perspective. 10:13 a.m. the Libra moon will square this Mars in Cancer. Okay, this is tricky. This is a tricky one. Expect a trigger to set you off. Okay, one person will be very passionate, or there will be one area of your life where you will feel so inflamed. Remember, like, you're going to want to defend, like, get away from my person, get away from my precious, get away from my kid, get away, leave them alone. You're going to feel that. You're going to feel protective of something. Or another person will be coming at you like you're going after their little cubs or something, and be fully invested in that. And then the other side, there will be a logical and detached perspective. That's the Libra moon. So try to balance these out. Try to balance out, if this is happening very internally, try to balance out your feelings of like wanting to just rush in and protect, what you love, and like really defend it on a big, like, you might want to take action. You might want to really get in there and like get involved and go do something, but it might not be good strategy. You want to strategize all of the actions you're taking with this Mars in Cancer, because that's going to make us all just like very instinctual, like I said. So the couples, again, like, think it through, because it might be really hot and heavy. Think it through, strategize it, and then have fun with it if that's part of your overall strategy. Okay, 8:58 p.m. the Taurus Venus is going to square Aquarius Saturn, and this again activates the Saturn-Uranus square of the year. This is kind of a reality check where you realize where you need boundaries to protect what you love, for one, but it's also responsibilities. There may be additional responsibilities that you have to take on, but you're going to love them. This is like, you want the joy of having children. You just have to accept that there's going to be responsibilities. You just have to accept that there's going to be other things that you have to take on. But it's going to be worth it, because you've decided that you do want those children, and maybe you've talked with your partner and they want, and it's all like part of the strategy. And so that's all that is. And that's like one example, but this could be anything. Anything that you will love and enjoy, and you're going to have to do it a little differently. You're going to have to, or you may have to do it sooner than you would like, because Saturn is also time. So it may be that you have to do something that you love sooner than you had planned, but you're going to lean into this because you love it, and it's a goal of yours. It's something that you want. You're going to realize what you have to do, what is practically necessary for you to create and sustain this new path that you're making for yourself. There's a sweetness to it. So whatever is coming up, I really feel like, number one, you're going to love it. Number two, it's going to feel good to you. There may be relationship changes where relationships and situations just don't fit your life. They just don't fit your future. They just don't fit anymore. They're not in resonance with you because you're not you're not in that frequency anymore anyway. You're in a whole new frequency. Anyway, so there may be relationship changes, but it'll be for the better. And they may be immediately needed. Like there may be just like immediate changes needed, like right away. Like, okay, we need to change these relationships, change this structure of the business, put up boundaries with these people, and whatever it is, whatever like little practical things are. But you're gonna love it. You're really going to. It'll be good. It'll be very good. And then Sunday the 25th, loving our responsibilities. You guys have heard me talk, my golden oldies have heard me talk about this on the channel before, about how basically how I just want everyone to just love every moment of their life, every part of their day. I love doing the dishes because I love to entertain, or I love, cleaning up because I love having that clean table or that clean space to do my work in. Whatever it is, fall in love with it because of what you're doing for yourself. And that creates pride of ownership. It creates self-respect. It creates joy in the doing, in the day-to-day. Okay. 4:47 a.m. Mercury in Taurus squares Saturn in Aquarius. So again, activating. So this is a lot of the stimulating changes of what's going to be for the rest of the year. Talk it out, discuss these new life structures. And for some of you, this may be forced upon you out of necessity. It may be, like I said, the timing, it's like coming right up to your doorstep. Like, so just be prepared for that and just trust in divine timing. Divine timing is always at work. So whatever's going on, it's part of it. Okay, 5:54 a.m. the Libra moon will trine Saturn in Aquarius. So again, you're coming from a detached place in that Libra area of your life. You're solving problems and you're fitting in the missing pieces. It's coming into the structure. It's adding to the structure. It's building the structure. And have fun with your sandcastles. Have fun with the process, even though things may be curveballs coming around the bend, even though things may be certain relationships have to fall away, certain structures have to fall away. It's all, just trust yourself. Just trust yourself that you know what you're doing with your life. Okay? Again, you're mentally at peace with the form your new beginning is taking. It's a truly beautiful shape. You're doing the shaping. And so you're creating this beautiful new thing. It's becoming more grounded and more stable and more beautiful, and you're just like loving it every step of the way. So take the backhanded compliments of the early week, take the jealousy, take all of that, bear all of that, because it's worth it, because it's your life that's on the line. You would never submit to someone else and put your life away. No. Be individual. Own your originality. That's the priority. You building your life, and not you submitting to somebody else or parents or authorities, whatever it is. You surrounding yourself with the influences and the people and the energies that support you. When did I talk about this? In one of the old Saturn salons, it was last year. It was I think March or April or May last year, when I talked about Saturn moving into Aquarius and how there are going to be tribes and groups of people breaking apart because of value system differences. And there's going to be other groups of people and other families and tribes coming together because of resonant and resonating values and ideas and systems. So especially online, on the internet. So lean into this energy, lean into it, love your responsibilities, bear everything that you've got to bear. It's part of life to do what you need to do for yourself and your tribe and your family and your business and your people and your resonant energies. And like I said, there may be things kind of forced upon you out of necessity. Bear it. It's worth it. You're worth it. What you want is worth it. This new beginning for yourself, it's magical. It's worth it. Okay? 5:54 a.m., the Libra moon trines. Oh, I said that already. Sorry. Okay. 3:24 p.m., we have basically Mercury and Venus are conjuncting in Taurus. You're so happy. This is words of love, life-affirming love, affection, attention. For some of you that are coupled, you are enjoying discussing your relationship and your future plans. It's also fantastic for money, for self-value, for decorating, nesting, cooking, enjoying the five senses, enjoying your bodies, enjoying like small distance traveling or hiking or picnicking or the outdoors or playing with your animals, or it's just find where that love is coming from and just go into it and enjoy it. Okay, that's a lot. But this is a big week. It's a huge week, and I break it down every single day with additional tarot on my Patreon. That's like the lowest tier. So if you guys are interested in that, go for it. But I really try to get this really, really, really granular and on point and, really detailed for you guys, because it's a lot leading up to the full moon on the 26th. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy this week. Enjoy your earthly embodiment. Enjoy all of the beauty and all of the bonding that this week has to offer you. Take it by the reins. And I will check in on you guys next week. Until then, my dearies, many beautiful blessings upon all of your beautiful heads, darlings. Mwah.